How the Spartans actually trained and ate. Warrior discipline explained. When you think of the ultimate warriors, one name comes to mind: the Spartans. They weren't just shredded actors from a movie. They were real men, forged through brutal discipline, relentless training, and a life built for war. Today, we're breaking down exactly how the Spartans trained, what they ate, and how their mindset made them one of the most feared warrior societies in history. This isn't just history, this is a blueprint for real discipline and strength, something modern men desperately need. Part 1: Spartan Society, built for war. Sparta was more than a city, it was a military state. From birth, boys were judged for physical strength. If they were weak or deformed, they were abandoned. Survival began early. At age 7, boys entered the Agogia government-run training system designed to eliminate weakness and build elite warriors. They were removed from their families, lived in military barracks, and were trained to endure pain, obey without question, and fight without hesitation. By age 12, these boys were already engaging in hand-to-hand combat, surviving off stolen food, and sleeping in harsh conditions. The goal wasn't comfort, the goal was to build unbreakable warriors. Part 2: Spartan training: strength, endurance, pain. The Spartans didn't train for aesthetics, they trained to dominate on the battlefield. Everything they did served a purpose: strength, endurance, combat efficiency, and mental toughness. Daily training focused on 1. Body weight and strength training: high reps of push-ups, pull-ups, and squats, isometric holds, and core training. Carrying stones and logs to build practical strength, wrestling and resistance training for power. There were no gyms, no equipment, just functional training and pain tolerance. To endurance conditioning, long distance running on uneven terrain, barefoot marches through mountains, training in the heat and cold. Their cardiovascular endurance made them capable of marching and fighting for hours in full armor. 3. Combat training: spear throws and sword drills, shield defense and offense. Team-based formation drills like the phalanx, sparring under strict supervision. They didn't just train as individuals, they trained as a unit. The phalanx formation required complete discipline and synchronization. 4. Mental fortitude and pain tolerance: punishments for weakness or hesitation, fasting and food deprivation, forced silence, humility and obedience, encouragement to endure injuries without complaint. Spartan boys were taught to suffer in silence. Crying, complaining, or showing weakness was punished. Part 3: Spartan diet, fuel for war. The Spartan diet was not glamorous, it was designed for function, not pleasure. Food was fuel, plain and simple. The core of their diet: barley porridge, maza, slow-digesting carbs; black broth, malus, zomos, a mix of pork, vinegar, and animal blood; olives and olive oil, healthy fats and calories; goat cheese and milk, protein and calcium; figs and grapes, micronutrients and natural sugar. Occasional fish, pork, or game meat meals were minimal, often eaten in silence. Overeating was discouraged. Fullness was seen as weakness. Spartans practiced intermittent fasting out of necessity and as a form of discipline. They learned to fight while hungry, to stay sharp and alert under pressure. Part 4: The Spartan mindset, discipline over comfort. The true secret to the Spartan legacy wasn't just their training or diet, it was their mindset. They believed in the pursuit of excellence in every action. Comfort was the enemy, discipline was the highest virtue. They lived to serve the state, obey their superiors, and prepare for war. To them, death in battle was honorable, a life of ease was shameful. From childhood, they were conditioned to put mission over self, purpose over pleasure. Part 5: What you can learn and apply today. You don't have to throw spears or drink pig's blood to learn from the Spartans. You just have to commit to the same core principles. Modern Spartan blueprint: train daily with intention, use your body. Push-ups, pull-ups, sprints, carries. Fast occasionally to build discipline, cut out comfort, cold showers, early mornings, silence, eat real food, nothing processed, nothing excessive. Read, reflect, control your mind before chasing dopamine. You will never build a strong body without building a strong mind, and you will never build a strong mind if you avoid discomfort. The Spartans weren't superheroes, they were ordinary men who chose extraordinary discipline. If you want strength, clarity, and confidence, you need to live differently. Start training like your life depends on it. Subscribe for more deep dive content on ancient warrior training, testosterone optimization, and building a life of discipline. Let me know in the comments which Spartan trait are you building first? Strength, discipline, endurance. This is Test Boost Zone where men are forged, not pampered.